Hey my friend, this is Gavin Mountford here and welcome to lesson 4 of the 7 Network Marketing Leads in 7 Days challenge. Right now you have probably been through and you've created your group, you've created your teaser post. If you had any replies to that teaser post, you will have replied to each of those people individually, and probably right now you've got some members that are waiting to join your group. Well, I'm going to show you exactly what to do with them now. If you don't have any new members yet, or if you're struggling to get new people to join your group, that's okay. You just need to go back to the previous steps and repeat the process. You need to build a few more relationships with people on Facebook, or even you could look at using other sites such as Instagram, or maybe your blog, or maybe Twitter, or various other social media sites to drive new people into your group. And the way that I look at it is all of these little sites that you can generate traffic from, again, like your blog or Facebook ads or your fan page or your profile or Instagram or Pinterest or Twitter, they're all kind of satellite sites, and you can drive traffic and drive people into your central community or your central group. And there's so many ways that you can get new people into your group. So, if you haven't got any yet, don't stop whatever you do. Once you get people in that group and you find the way to do it, you will be amazed at the process that we have, and I'm going to show you shortly. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to approve new members in batches of 10. We're going to tag them and welcome them. So if you go over to your group, this is one of my other groups, my Online Entrepreneurs Club community or group on Facebook. I've got several different groups, and there's 15 people right here waiting to be approved. And I've set up my settings in the group, so I have to manually approve new members coming in, and that's essential that you do that as well. On the Networking Superstars blog, you'll find a video where I go into a bit more detail about the actual settings you need to create inside of your group for maximum leads. So what's going to happen here is there's 1,480 members, and these people have come in from nowhere. Literally, they've come in virally. I didn't bring those in, and what happens as your group grows, as long as you've got your group set to open, you're going to find that every time you post in the group, other people around Facebook start to see your posts and they request to join your group. This is called viral traffic. It comes from literally nowhere, and people find your group just because of the content that you're putting out and the messages you're posting in that group on a regular basis. So what we're going to do is we're going to approve 10 of these members in one go. So I'm going to click on See All, and I'm just going to run through now. Just a word of note, I would personally set your settings that all posts that members post in the group have to be approved by an admin first. And the reason is, when you look at some of these people, this one especially, he says he's a member of 2,993 groups. Now, he is basically a spammer, so I'm just going to ignore him. Anyone that's in more than 500 groups, I'll probably just ignore. And you'll work this out yourself as well. I mean, you don't want to get rid of everybody, because some people may be, they may be real people that are there to really network. But I find that if they're in more than 500 groups, nobody can manage that. They must be using some kind of automated software to spam groups. So you'll need to set your new posts to admin approval. Otherwise, you could just get spammed in your group. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to approve 10 of these people. And yeah, let's do that. So Adam, 3, 4, 5. I normally do this in batches of 10. Now, actually, I've lost track since I said that to you, but I think that was 10. If it's not, then there's no issues or no worries. And actually, I'm gonna, just because I've got 2 more, I'm gonna actually approve these now, and I'm gonna do the process with all of these. Okay, so I've approved, in theory, approved 10 new members, and I would normally wait. If you're getting 3 to 5 a day, I'd wait a couple of days to get 10 new members, and then approve those members all in one go. Once you've done that, if you go back to discussion, and here it says 12 new. So what I like to do is click on See All. One thing you can do is you can filter members by join date here and actually see when they were added. You can see here, added 52 seconds ago, added 55 seconds ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy each of the names, and this does take a little bit of time, but there's no issues here. I'm just going to type, in fact I'll type then. Let me just copy the names so you can see what I do, because I'm going to tag all of these people in a welcome post, and that acts as a touch point. And essentially the more touch points you can go through with your new prospects, the much more likely those people will be to engage with you and interact with you, comment. This person's not even available, so must have had their Facebook profile removed probably. Okay, so I'm just showing you the process. Yeah, same again. I can't actually, these people that have got these profiles here that are blacked out, I think those have had their profiles removed because they're probably spammers. So you do have to be a little bit careful, and obviously if you're generating leads from other places as well, then they are going to be real people and real leads. So from these 10 people or 15 people, I've only got about 8 that are active. Okay, so once we've done that, come back to, sorry, just clicked on the wrong link. Come back to discussion. Okay, now you need to tag the people in a new post. So I'll show you the message that I normally use. It says here, it says, a huge welcome to our brand new members. Whereabouts in the UK do you live? Just interested if you're north, south, east or west. Feel free to introduce yourself in this group, but please do not post any spam links. Also, if you've not yet registered, you can do so here, and I'll keep you up to date. So you're going to want to customize a new message to post for all your new members. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that. I'm going to post it in here. I'm going to go to add photo. Oh yeah, one thing you do need to do is just delete that little, if you've got a link here, you want to just delete that little preview window because otherwise it looks messy. Then I'm going to go to add photo or video, upload photo. I'm going to go to my desktop and I'm going to find an image of myself that's smiling at the camera and waving to people. So essentially, it's branding me, but it's also familiarity and building that know, like and trust. So I'm just putting a welcome message here. So it says, and again, you can ask people where they live, what country they're in. You can ask them to introduce themselves. If you've got a free report or some kind of like lead magnet where you can capture email addresses as well, then you can add a link to that here. Or you may have your blog, or you may have your fan page, and you may want to link people here and just say, also if you missed seeing, or if you didn't notice my fan page where I post a lot of my content, you can go like it and check it out here, and then you can put a link to the fan page right here as well. So let's go and tag each of these people. So I'm going to now copy these. Welcome to our brand new members. Okay, I'm going to pop them in there, and I'm just going to come back here. And normally if you type the names in, it will come up easier, but you can do it this way. So if you actually paste them in, I just delete the first bit of their name there, and then it pops up with their actual name, so I can click it and tag them, so they get a notification that I've just tagged them. So if I do a comma there, this person here, literally all I have to do is click at the end of their name, and it comes up with, make sure you choose the right person, Gelu Daniel. Okay, another one here, Barry Miga, there he is. So all of these people now are going to get a notification that I've just approved them. And in theory, and this doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does, there's going to be 3 to 5 people that will actually comment on here as well, which means that when I post content, they're going to actually see that content as well. So it's very powerful. Karen, and the last one. So this is why I only normally do 10 people. But definitely check the first name, because I nearly clicked on Destiny then, but actually it's Jose. Okay, so a huge welcome to all our new members. Whereabouts do you live? Just interested. And again, you don't need to put this bit if you're not in the UK. Just say which country do you live in. Feel free to introduce yourself. And then if you've got a free report, or if you've got a fan page or something, you can put your link here as well. And I just add a photo, and then I'm going to click on post. And I would do this for each batch of 10 members. So once a day, if you've got 10 people coming into your community, do a post and tag those people. I don't normally tag more than 10 people if possible, but when you tag people, what's going to happen is they're going to notice that other people have joined the group. When somebody comments on that post, they're going to get a notification as well, and it just brings it back to their mind. It reminds them to comment on that content. So this is part of the high touch process. Yes, it takes a little bit longer, but I promise you it's worth it, because it doesn't matter in business. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And this is a personal relationship building business, especially if you're a network marketer. You have to speak to people, you have to build a relationship, you have to take people through a process in order for them to even consider joining you in an opportunity. And the fact that you've got your own group and your own community is going to help you build that relationship much easier. It's going to position you as an authority and have credibility, and essentially have the posture, so when those people come to you and when you engage with them, they reply back to you and you just take them through the process gradually. So your job is to fill your community with new people, as many as possible, and approve 10, approve 10, approve 10. If it gets too much for you, you can get somebody else to do the approval process for you and post your picture, tag the people, you can leverage this part as well, but your goal is to find interested prospects who are essentially pre-qualified and open to potentially working with you. All right, so go take action on this. If you've got new members, make sure this is the process you use. If you want to use your picture, then definitely do, because it helps people warm to you more. So we'll go through the next training very soon. All right, take care. Gavin Mountford here. Bye-bye.